Assalamu alaikum everyone. This is the basic sentence structure lesson. So in a basic sentence, we have the verb, the subject, and the object, and sometimes we have prepositions. In Arabic, the verb is the fi'l, subject is fa'il, which is the doer of the action, and the object is maf'ul, which is the receiver of the action. And as you can see, all three are from the same root. And then you've got the preposition harf al-jar, which literally means pulling letter. Because what prepositions tend to do is that they pull in new information about the sentence. So for example, the rabbit fell. Where did the rabbit fall? We haven't really answered that question. But if we want to answer that question, it would be the rabbit fell into the hole. Into is a preposition that pulls in new information about where the rabbit fell. And this is why it's called harf al-jar, the pulling letters. They pull in new information. The simple sentence in Arabic is ضرب الولد الكرة. ضرب al, which is the definite case, alif, lam, which basically means the. ضرب الولد الكرة. The boy hit the ball. And as we can see, the subject ends with a dhamma and the object ends with a fatha. Okay, and we'll add that in the rules below when we summarize them. Remember that the verb usually comes before the subject. It's the more natural and classical way for Arabic, but it can also come after the subject. Simple sentence with a preposition. لعب الولد في الحارة. لعب الولد في الحارة. You hear how I kind of conjoin the al with the previous word. لعب الولد في الحارة. Not في الحارة, في الحارة. لعب الولد في الحارة. So here we have a preposition. The boy played in the neighborhood. Where did the boy play? In the neighborhood. And we see now that the dhamma is on the subject, and the object, since it follows a preposition, now has a kasra on it. So the object gets a kasra after a preposition. To summarize the rules, the definite subject ends with dhamma. So here we have al-waladu, the definite subject, the boy. We know which boy it is that hit the ball. And it ends with dhamma. The definite object ends with fatha. So here we say ضرب الولد الكرة. The boy hit the ball. We know which ball he hit. And the definite object ends with a fatha. The definite object ends with a kasra after a preposition, which was the last example we saw here. لعب الولد في الحارة. The object is the neighborhood, but since it follows a preposition, it ends with a kasra. Let's look at further examples. In possession, or idafa, which means addition in Arabic. Possession is when we say the father found the boy's ball. There's possession here. The ball belongs to the boy. Or if we want to use it with a preposition in English, the father found the ball of the boy. So how we say that in Arabic is وجد الوالد كرة الولد. وجد الوالد كرة الولد. Now, كرة drops the al and keeps the fatha on the end. And now it's the ball of the boy, or the boy's ball. And the identifier that comes after it, or the additional information that comes after it, is like, whose ball is it? And the word that comes after it, which identifies it, will have a kasra on the end. وجد الوالد كرة الولد. And so in idafa, or in possession, we add a kasra on the identifying words, the ones that identify the object. And the object in this case is the ball, and its identifier is the boy. We know it's the boy's ball, and it's the boy, so we know which boy we're talking about. Let's move on to tanween al-fatha, which sounds like an. And the underscore here represents any letter that tanween al-fatha will be on top of. And tanween al-fatha is just a double fatha, which comes on the object's non-definite case. And what I mean by that is dropping the al. Here, we drop the al in front of kura, and we say ضرب الولد كرة. So the boy hit a ball. We don't know which ball he hit, but he hit some ball. And it becomes tanween al-fatha on the object because it's non-definite. ضرب الولد كرة. Tanween al-dhamma sounds like is for the subject's non-definite case. And it looks like a little waw with a squiggly line at the end of it. Or sometimes you'll see a double dhamma. So two dhamma. Let's look how it works. ضرب ولد الكرة. ضرب ولد الكرة. We drop the al in front of the subject. Now it's in the non-definite case. So a boy hit the ball. We don't know which boy. It's some boy that hit the ball. ضرب ولد الكرة. And tanween al-kasra sounds like in. It's for the object's non-definite case after a preposition or in the possessive case, right? Which we talked about above here in possession or idafa. So let's take a look at the two examples. لعب الولد في حارة. في حارة. It follows a preposition and it doesn't have the al for the definite case. Therefore, it's going to have a tanween al-kasra, which is two kasras right below the letter. لعب الولد في حارة. So the boy played in a neighborhood, some neighborhood. We don't know which neighborhood, but some neighborhood. So it's going to end with tanween al-kasra. Tanween al-kasra. In the possessive case, or in idafa, وجد الوالد كرة ولد. كرة ولد. The father found the ball of a boy. He found the ball of some boy. We don't know who it is. And so the boy, a boy, is the identifier of the object, which is the ball. وجد الوالد كرة ولد. And that's the lesson for basic sentence structure. Memorize the rules, remember them, and remember their rhythm, and you'll be good to go. Have a good one. See you next lesson.